Alright guys, we're going to go through a little workout prep here. So one of the most important pages for you to check out before you start jumping into your workouts is this workout guide tab in the master sheet. So this has information about our warm-up. So we use the same warm-up each day. It's called my general warm-up. This is just to keep it really simple and so you don't have to spend all this time just trying to figure out what these movements are just for your warm-up. So the general warm-up, and there's a video link right here you can click on that'll take you to a video example of this, is 2 rounds of 10 air squats, 10 push-ups, 10 jumping jacks, and 30 seconds of plank on your hands. So make sure you watch this video and check out those movements so you know how to execute this. And your warm-up is not done as fast as you can. It's for good quality movement. And remember guys, you can always add a little bit more stretching and warm-up. If you need 3 rounds to be ready for a workout, by all means take 3 rounds. If you need to add a little bit of hamstring stretch for something, if you've got tight hamstrings, you can always add that in your warm-up. This is kind of just the basic, get you ready for just about anything sort of warm-up. So make sure you take time to watch the video and learn these movements, practice your form on these movements, and this is also a time to get your brain kind of into workout mode. So before you start, make sure you practice each workout movement before you jump into the workout. So you do your general warm-up, then you look ahead, see like, okay, what's the workout for the day? Have I done these movements before? If not, you can go to this movement library here and look at the video for each movement that shows you exactly how to do it and modify it. And then you practice some of those movements, make sure you feel comfortable with it before you jump into the workout. And then you can also see what those scaling options are, so if you need to modify mid-workout, you know exactly what to do on the fly. And if you're unsure about how to modify a specific workout, ask me, guys. So to time your workout, you're going to want to use the WODproof app. There's a lot of other apps out there too you can use, but I really like WODproof. It's super simple. So make sure you check out the demo video for that, which is also in the master sheet in this prep week link, WODproof app right there. So we also want you to write down your results each day. So when you're looking at your workouts, you can see the results column here on the right for each day. So you do this workout, write down which felt easy, which felt hard. Some of these you're going to be writing down specific number of reps that you did. It's different for each one, but it's specifically pointed out right there. Make sure you write down your results, guys. This is huge. This is data that I use to make sure that the programming is working for you and just to get an idea of where you're at in your fitness so I can better tailor the future weeks of the program to you. On the right here, I've also got a terminology cheat sheet. So I come from a CrossFit background. There's a couple different kind of terms and acronyms we use for different workouts. So make sure you check these out so you're familiar with it. A pretty common one is AMRAP, and that means as many rounds as you can in a given time. So if it says AMRAP 7, that means you go through that sequence of movements as many times as you can with good form in 7 minutes. Usually for any sort of AMRAP, we're really trying to keep that heart rate up and make sure you're not getting stopped in your tracks by any movement. So guys, remember, it's always okay to scale or modify to be able to keep moving. We want it to be challenging but doable. EMOM is every minute on the minute. So let's say we have a 10-minute EMOM and it's supposed to be the first minute is push-ups and the second minute is squats or something. You'll set it up so you have a timer on the WODproof that has 10 rounds with 1 minute on it, and then start that timer. When the clock starts, you'll do your, say, 10 air squats, and then you have the rest of that minute to rest until minute 2. And then when minute 2 hits, you do the movements for that minute, etc. So it kind of has some built-in rest there. For time means get those movements done with good form as quickly as you can with minimal rest. For quality minutes, not for time, rest as needed, just going for really good solid range of motion. A lot of times we'll do for quality with some of the strength movements that we don't want to necessarily do with a high heart rate. And then we have Tabata here. That is a set standard interval sequence. So anytime you see Tabata, that means 8 rounds of 20 seconds of work followed by 10 seconds of rest. And there is a specific setting for that in WODproof, which makes it super easy to do. You'll also notice on some of these days there's multiple pieces. So I have part A and part B. That just means that there's a couple different parts to the workout that day. They don't have to be done immediately back to back. You can rest as needed in between. And if you only have time for part of the session, prioritize the A piece first, and then you could maybe do the other pieces later in the day, or skip them if you have to. Remember guys, some work is always better than nothing. So if you can't do the 2 or 3 pieces for that day, at least do the first one. But that also means, guys, I don't want you to just skip all the cool down, because often part C, or the last part of the day, is some flexibility cool down. Don't skip those guys if you can help it. It's really going to help you just stay limber and ready to go for the next day and stave off some of that soreness. So that is our workout guide. If you have more questions or you need more info, be sure to just let me know, guys. I can add whatever you need to this. This is here for you.